Hello, welcome to Beacon of Truth Tarot. My name is Laurel. This is going to be a reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or anybody who has Aquarius placed strongly in their chart. If you're interested in entering a drawing to win a free personal reading from me, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel and leave a comment below. You can enter this drawing up to 12 times by commenting on all 12 videos in the series. Okay, today I'm going to be using the Tarot of the Spirit by Pamela and Joyce Eakins, in case you're interested in finding the deck. So what do we have for Aquarius? Starting out, Aquarius, we've got the Garden in reverse. That's the Seven of Pentacles. The Magician. In this deck, it's called the Magus. And Sister Wind in reverse. Okay, so starting out, Aquarius, something's been taking a long time. The wait is over. You're making it happen. In your position of force, you have the Magus. So you are taking action strongly, swiftly. You can make it happen. Opposite that, you have Sister Wind in reverse. It's kind of like they don't have anything to say about it because it's Sister Wind and she's in reverse. There's something that is misunderstood. It's having no effect on this Magician, though. This has been going on a long time. You're finally coming out of a time of waiting. So in your world, you have the Nine of Pentacles, the Zenith in reverse, and Ace of Pentacles, Form in reverse. Now, Nine of Earth, the Zenith, falls in the position of you. One of Earth is in your position of control. They're both in reverse. So it looks like for a very long time, you haven't been able to make your life happen, be successful, have what you need to survive. The Nine of Earth, right? This is in the Rider-Waite deck. This woman is standing in the Garden of Eden. She has everything she needs and she's totally independent. That falls in the position of you in your world. And your position of control is that you have not been able to manifest this good life. But I think that's all changing now, Aquarius, because you've got the Magician in your position of force. In your immediate environment, you've got the Sun in reverse, and Ten of Wind, Way of the Cross in reverse. Okay, these three in line, it tells me this person is unenlightened and they've had their own struggles and they're still in their struggles. That's what it looks like. Or else they're trying to come out of their struggles. That doesn't feel right, though. So them in their world, they've got the Way of the Cross. That's the Ten of Wind. This is a betrayal card. It's in reverse. It feels like the jig is up. Their position of control is the Sun in reverse. It's like unenlightenment, or else something was shown that was detrimental to them. Like, it feels to me like their skeezy ways are known now. What you've done with this, Aquarius, you've got 10 of Earth, great work in reverse, 4 of Fire, Flame of Spirit in reverse, and Father Earth in reverse. Holy moly. I mean, there are so many Earth cards in here. We've got the Ace, the 9, the 10, the 7, and Father. So we're definitely talking about something that deals with your actual life, your physical reality. In your current position, you have Father Earth in reverse. Now, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. In this deck, Father Earth looks like somebody unzipping from a very rigid reality into their light body. You have it in reverse. Combined here with the One of Earth, Form in reverse, and the Nine of Earth, the Zenith in reverse, not being able to manifest your reality, I think at the very basic, you haven't been able to manifest anything on the earth plane because you are too shiny. It's not right. Because you are a starseed. You're a light worker. That's interesting that I just got that message. There's something about starseeds and light workers that we go through insane troubles on this earth. a very strong resistance to change around us. Like, we often go through more difficult situations in our lives because we are clearing karma for more than just ourselves. There's something about that. And we're often held back also because of that. I don't know if it's held back because dark energies fear us. I don't know. I hope I'm not getting off on too far of a tangent, but that's what this feels like. It feels like you're being held back because you're a light worker. You're taking control of it, though, now with the magician. The wait is over. Their misunderstanding and unenlightenment and betrayal are all in reverse. Okay. In your will and desire, you have the Ten of Earth in reverse. Now, upright, the Ten of Earth is plenty. Enough for all. It's your legacy, family. It's stability for your family and for your generations to come. You have it in reverse in your position of will and desire. So it's like you're not going after things on the earth plane. And in your confidence position, you have the Four of Fire in reverse. Now, Flame of Spirit, this is the Four of Wands. And to me, the Four of Wands talk about, and it even looks like it here, this is a trampoline. In order for us to launch properly in our world, in the 3D realm, we have to have these 4 anchor points. This is a launching pad, okay? You have that in reverse as well. In your confidence position, it's like you have become this magician now. Oh, that's so interesting. You've become the magician because no matter what you do in the earth realm, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. I would say that there's something here about this Four of Fire, Flame of Spirit in reverse, though, that speaks to you trying to make it all happen on your own without bringing in God, without bringing in the power of the unknown. Like, you think you have to make it all happen on your own, and that just has not worked for you. I really feel, though, with this Magus here, that you are really starting to take control of your life, though. All right, so let me give you just an aside. I have an Aquarius rising at 0 degrees. The reason I started getting into tarot and metaphysical things in 2014 was because I had done absolutely everything I could do on the earth plane to make my life better, and they weren't working. It wouldn't work. I was being blocked. I hit a brick wall every single time. So I realized I need to find some other solution to my problems and to live in this world, because strictly going on all of this pentacles, all of this 3D reality material world, I couldn't make it work. And I turned to tarot and runes to give me an answer and to try and come up with a new plan on how to make my life work. It feels like that. You have been blocked from success, from physical prosperity, and now you're turning to something else. Oh, wow, I didn't even realize, Aquarius, the only upright card on the table right now is the Magus up there. It's the only upright card. Nothing else is working. That's crazy. 9 out of 10 cards are in reverse. Okay, in your greater environment, Aquarius, you've got 5 of Earth, the Nadir. Mastery in reverse. Oh, this one wants to come out too. I'll get to that. This tells me you're intentionally being held down, and you're being held down on a spiritual or metaphysical level. That's exactly what I was saying here. That's so interesting that this showed up. What I was saying, that like I had to reach into a different realm to find solutions. That's what this says. In your greater environment, there is something. This is the Mastery card. It's the 79th card in this 78 card deck, okay? It stands for Alchemical Mastery. It's in reverse. In reverse, it talks of the dark arts, black magic, curses, the opposite polarity. Service to self versus service to others, because it's in reverse. And with it, you've got the Five of Earth, the Nadir. This is the lowest point there is on the earth plane. It's like, it feels like somebody put a curse on you, or it feels like you're being held down quite intentionally with this mastery in reverse. They know what they're doing and they're holding you down. Something nefarious in the greater environment, which is why your earth plane isn't working. And now you're like, I'm going to take care of this. Interestingly, if you want to fight this kind of energy, you need to be the magician. He's the alchemist. He's got all of the elements. And I would say the only one that can fight this is the magician. Oh, I forgot. This one wanted to come out too. Stream of love in reverse. Okay, so there's something here about this low point on the earth plane has to do with you not having a community. You not having, has to do with isolation. This very much could be the lockdowns that we've been going through, because the Three of Water is our village. It's those close to us. These are bonds that are very, very difficult to break, if they can even be broken on the earth plane. I mean, this has to do with soul connection. It has to do with soul family. You have it in reverse, clarifying this Five of Earth and Nadir. So this low point has something to do with your surroundings, the people around you, possibly somebody in your immediate environment is holding you back. Somebody or several people in your immediate environment don't have good intentions towards you. Ew. That's so interesting. At the very minimum, the people around you are unsupportive. And maybe that's what it is. Okay, so your new perspective, Aquarius. Five of Fire, the struggle. Ouch. Oh, it's interesting. It feels like knowing this now is in your greater environment. Your new perspective is that you want to fight against it. Like it feels like you now know that you're in a battle, like you didn't even realize this before. This feels very much like, now that you know this is your position. This is a very defensive position. It's a getting ready for battle position. I don't feel it right now as petty conflicts. It's like, I feel like this is you gearing up for battle, because now you realize you're in a battle, and I don't think you did before. Okay, spark of change, Aquarius. Brother Wind in reverse. Oh, that's interesting, because right here we have these three nefarious feeling, like it feels like Sister Wind in reverse came in an unenlightened way and betrayed you. And now Spark of Change has to do with Brother Wind in reverse. I think this is the same energy as this Sister Wind. Could be just somebody messing with you. And I feel like the Spark of Change is that you now realize that this person, there is a person in your environment who has harmed you and betrayed you. They're unenlightened. I think you were giving them the benefit of the doubt, Aquarius, and now your new perspective is like they're upside down. They have no good intentions. That's what it feels like. Your best course of action then. Three of Wind, recognition. That's super interesting, Aquarius. Okay. Okay. In this deck, the Three of Wind is called recognition. To me, the Three of Wind are incremental betrayals, incremental attacks, and incremental hurts, okay? It's not like the Ten of Wind. The Ten of Wind, let's talk about it upright. This is the Way of the Cross. This is serious betrayal, right? In the Rider-Waite deck, that guy's sitting there on the ground, laying there on the ground, stabbed in the back 10 times. This is an overall giant betrayal, okay? This person has done this to you over time. We got the Garden in reverse. It's now time to end this, but it's been happening for a long time. That they have betrayed you in a very large way. And your best course of action is to discover incrementally the little ways. It's like this 10 is hidden. It's in reverse. The 3 in your best course of action is to start taking notice of all the little tiny ways. Now, this can be passive aggression. Oh, I feel so strongly about this, Aquarius. You need to start noticing all the little tiny ways in which this person is hurting you. So this could be, just a passing remark like, are you going to wear that out? I mean, how passive aggressive is that? What are you trying to say? Am I going to wear that out? Are you trying to say it looks like crap that I shouldn't? What are you saying? It just puts you into a crazy mindset. Little things like that. It could be not following through on a commitment, even a small commitment, like borrowing $20 and not paying you back. That's an incremental harm to you. Your best course of action is to start taking notice of the little things, the little ways in which this person is harming you. Because I think you're going to see, and I would highly recommend you start writing them down in a journal. Just every day, just go, wow, that was a weird little thing, or wow, that was weird energy around them that time, or wow, I didn't understand why they gave me that answer. Like all of these tiny little ways in which they can gaslight you. But this doesn't feel like gaslighting so much as it feels like actual incremental betrayals. Borrowing $20 and then forgetting to pay you back. Making a nasty comment about what you're wearing. Making a bad comment about your family or a friend. Telling you don't make enough money. All these, they're like little pokey remarks. It's very passive aggressive. Start noticing those. Write those down. And I would tell you at the end of even 2 weeks, you're going to have an entire list of like, holy cow, no wonder I'm feeling bad here, because like constantly they're beating me down. What you're going to struggle with, Father Fire in reverse. This almost feels like you don't feel strong enough. Either that, or you could be dealing with a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. That feels more right. This reading may be for somebody who's dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries that's harming them. Because this person is not upright. The Father of Fire would normally be the King of Wands. It's a spiritual warrior. It's somebody on the up and up, somebody with integrity, somebody with power. This person, I think, doesn't have power. What you're going to struggle with, I think, is them. Now, another way to take this would be what you're going to struggle with is finding your own power. But I really feel like this is them. Now, Father Fire specifically to me would be Leo. So if you're dealing with a Leo, then this reading is for you. But it just feels like, oh, that's interesting. These two could be very related. Because the Magician is a fire sign to me. The Magician is Aries, but it's any fire sign. It's just our fiery nature, and it's the alchemist in us. It's somebody who's able to see through the crap and make changes in their life. In the greater environment and what you're going to struggle with, you have a fire sign, somebody who is on par with the Magician. They have ill intent. They're upside down. They're upside down with mastery in reverse. It's like, I think what you're going to struggle with is possibly this person is actually a dark magician of some type. Like this feels bad. It's not the devil in reverse, so I can't say that this is Satanism or something like that, but it just feels bad. It feels like this person, they are willfully ill-intentioned towards you. That's what it feels like. And that's what you're going to struggle with. This person may be so controlling that you can't even have a journal. I'm not sure. Something like that. Okay, what needs to fall away? One of Wind, Dawn in reverse. It just feels like what needs to fall away is expecting them to change, expecting them to be honest, because upright, the Ace of Swords, that's what this is. This is truth, honesty, integrity. And in reverse, what needs to fall away is this non-integrity. Now, I think that this has to do with you, and there's a block that you have that you want to see the best in them, and I think that's what needs to fall away. Oof, that's interesting. It falls on top of the sun. Now, both of these are ones, because 19, which is the sun card, adds up to 10, which adds up to a 1. This feels like breaking denial. It feels like what needs to fall away is believing that they have good intentions, because they don't. It's the Ace of Wind in reverse. These are lies. Lies need to fall away. Something like that. I also am noticing that this darkness in this card is encroaching on the light, and it feels like you are a bright, shiny being, and they have slowly darkened your world, and that needs to fall away. Okay. The direction you need to head, Aquarius. Sister Fire in reverse. That's it. Okay, Sister Fire upright. This is somebody just learning about their power. She's the initiate into the spirit realm, the fire realm, the action realm. In reverse, I do think that it has something to do with this Father Fire in reverse. It does show that, because I feel like this is them and I feel like this is you. I don't think you can fight them on their playing field, because Father Fire is much more powerful than Sister Fire. It's like you don't know what you're doing on their field. The direction you need to head is not to play their games. Don't try and fight with them on equal ground, because you are not of equal ground of them. Now, I know that we have the Magician up here, but the Magician, alchemy is a very special mixture of things. It's not normal. I think don't fight them on their playing field. It's like, even if you... Oh, that's what it feels like. It feels like, don't be confrontational. You're going to discover what this is that's been incrementally hurting you. And it feels like that is just for your wisdom and knowledge, so that you know to walk away, to not try and fight on their playing field. But it will help you, because you'll see what's happening. One thing that the Magician can do is, the Magician knows, I feel like that song by Kenny Rogers, The Gambler. It's like, know when to walk away, know when to run, know when to hold them, know when to fold them. It's like the Magician knows all of those things. There is something here about, however they're harming you, don't try and harm back in that same way. Don't try and play on that field. Something about that. Like, sometimes if you have to walk away, that's a very wise thing to do. I don't think you're walking away. It doesn't feel like that, but it feels like being non-confrontational about what you discovered. And that can be a very wise thing to do. And the Magician is wise that way. He knows which things to put into the recipe and which things not. Okay, what you're not seeing. The Hermit in reverse. This one too. Nine of Fire. I have Fire in reverse. My God, we have a lot of reversals in this. Okay, what you're not seeing. The Hermit, this is the guru on the mountain. This is being enlightened. It's understanding the way things truly work. In reverse, I don't think that they have any clue that you're going to catch on to them. Okay, that's interesting. Being clarified by the Nine of Fire. I have Fire in reverse. Oh, Okay, so Nine of Fire, I have Fire. This guy is just holding on. Holding the fort, not going to give up the battle. And in reverse, he's walking away from the battle. I feel like that is what you're... So maybe this is recognizing what's happening and just not playing their game. That might be your magic, because this says that they aren't expecting you to walk away. Like, they seriously are not expecting you to walk away. That's what you're not seeing. That's interesting. I want to put them back down like this. They fall. Ooh. Wow. Falls on top of the 9 of Earth, the Zenith in reverse, okay? These are all 9s. The Hermit is a 9. Eye of Fire is a 9. The Zenith is a 9. You got them all in reverse. This is the end of a cycle. That's what you're not seeing. You are finishing up a cycle here. It's been enough time. You can't beat them on their playing ground. It's time for you to walk away. They're not going to expect it at all, but they're the ones that have been holding you back. Wow. 999. That is the end of a cycle. That's what you're not seeing. It's time for you. Time. 7 of Earth. It's time for you to finish up this cycle in your life. Okay. What's going to be illuminated? 5 of Water spilling. Now we have the 5 of Fire, the 5 of Earth, and the 5 of Water. It feels like no matter how much love you poured into it, it was always being poured out some crack. I don't even feel like it's a crack. I feel like it's a drain hole. Like you'd pour in and it would just fall right through. Like this person wasn't holding the love at all. What's going to be illuminated is this degree to which you are spilling your love into a hole that doesn't reciprocate. There's no stopper in that sink. I hope that makes some sense. My gosh, some of the ways I word things are just crazy. It feels like that. What's going to be illuminated is that you keep pouring your love into this and it just keeps getting spilled all over the place. It doesn't even feel like spilling. It feels like you are straight up pouring it into a drain and you think you're pouring it into a relationship or another person. There is no reciprocation there. Okay, in the greater picture, the Lovers in reverse. Yep. Aquarius, I'm so sorry. I don't think that there's any saving this particular relationship. And what's sucky for you is that the reason why is because you are stepping into your light body, your light being. You're becoming the alchemist. You're becoming powerful and you've outgrown this relationship. That's absolutely what it looks like. You've outgrown this relationship. And you need to look at the ways in which this relationship is holding you back and harming you. Because the bigger picture is that this relationship is upside down. Specifically, the Lovers in reverse can be a karmic relationship. Something not so great for you. Falls on top of the Magician. It's like you're seeing this. And I do think your best course of action is to start recognizing the incremental ways in which this relationship is really not good for you. The likely outcome then. Devil in reverse. Yay! Breaking the chains. And this one. 3 of Earth works. Oh, God, that's so perfect. I can't even handle it. Okay. The likely outcome. The Devil in reverse. This nastiness, this person, this black magic, negative attachments, bad energy is losing hold. They're in reverse. You're dropping the devil. And what are you getting in place of it? We were talking at the beginning of this absolutely about your earth plane and your inability to manifest and make your life happen. All of them were in reverse. And the likely outcome clarified by the devil losing its grip on you. You now have a new start, a new way to start actually making your life work. This is the 3 of Earth and it's actually called works. Like you can actually start now building something in your life, a life that works for you because the devil is losing its hold on you. Oh, that's so beautiful, Aquarius. that's what I have for you today, Aquarius. I hope that that's helped. If it has, please hit the like button. And otherwise, until next time, namaste.